Welcome, 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 you guys. Thank you for tuning back in to Unapologetically Jen. I hope everybody is doing well. I wanted to come in today and post a quick video talking about vendors and wholesalers. Most of the comments in my videos and my comments are regarding, what wholesalers to use, where do you find wholesalers, how to find plus size wholesalers, how to find wholesalers in the United States. So you guys have been reaching out to me. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for commenting and reaching out to me via email and messaging me. I really appreciate the love. But I want to give you guys a little bit of information today. So, LA Showroom is a really good resource for anyone that is doing business, selling online, or even having a boutique or a small store. Mostly for clothes. They also carry shoes, accessories, um, lingerie, and some other things, like masks and gloves and things like that. But LA Showroom is a really good resource. Again, they describe themselves as a fashion marketplace. So when you think of a wholesale fashion marketplace, think of Amazon, right? So the things that you buy from Amazon are not made and distributed from Amazon necessarily. They can be, but most of the items that we shop for on Amazon are from various different vendors and stores and folks that are selling items. And Amazon is just like the third party. Well, that's what LA Showroom is. It is like a third party space, if you will. Marketplace really is what it is, where stores and wholesalers and manufacturers can sell their goods to store owners. So, um, this is the page. The web address is www.lashowroom.com. You can see that highlighted up here. This is the home page, and as you see, there's just different stores kind of scrolling up here in the top really, really quickly. First, I want to point out that they call themselves a wholesale marketplace. They also have manufacturers. And if you go into departments, which is one way that you can search for items, you see that they have women manufacturers and they have women distributors. So you guys need to understand that a manufacturer, when someone says manufacturer, typically 9 times out of 10, when they say manufacturer, you're talking about the person who is actually creating the clothing. If you deal with Alibaba, a lot of their stuff is from manufacturers, meaning they're making the stuff. And then your wholesalers, they buy the items from the manufacturers and then they sell them. So I prefer actually to deal with manufacturers because you cut out that middleman. And y'all have to remember every time that there is a middleman, it's going to be more money because everybody in the chain of command is going to get paid, right? So if the wholesaler is buying it, or I'm sorry, the distributor is what they're calling themselves. The distributor is buying it from the manufacturer, so they have to get a cut of money, right? So just keep that in mind. We'll jump right into it. Again, I love LA Showroom. What I love about LA Showroom, rather, is that they have various options for searching what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you want. Let's take a look here. Women manufacturers. If you're looking at folks that manufacture, let's say, short sleeve tee. No, that's not. That's ugly. Let's say mini dresses. Let's say you're looking for mini dresses. You can click there, and up comes a whole list of mini dress manufacturers. And from there, you can click on the different stores. So here you have High Five. These are all actually High Five. Down here you have Gibui, Gibiu. Down here you have Jack and Jill, and so on and so forth. And there's several pages of different manufacturers for this type of item that we've searched for. And once you click on an item, you see something that you like, you click on it, and it takes you right to the page of that particular wholesaler or distributor. And this is the Hera collection. What I like about LA Showroom is it gives you the ratings right here. You see they have what, 4.5 stars, 200 reviews. Down here you can see that they've been doing business on LA Showroom since 2014, which is awesome. That means they have longevity with the company. And it gives you the minimum purchase amount. It gives you the average delivery rate, which is really important, right? When you're ordering something and you're expecting it to be at your doorstep in 3 weeks, we need to make sure it's there in 3 weeks, especially if you're doing like pre-orders and things like that. It gives you contact information such as the phone number, alternate phone numbers, and then you can go down here and see everything that they have to offer. And then in your left hand tab, you can get into the different clothing items if you want to get more specific. And it's easy to use. You see something that you like, you can click on it, and it tells you the minimum order. You're going to get 6 items per style. It's coming in small, medium, large. It gives you the size breakdowns right here. It's letting you know the estimated ship date. It's giving you the prices. It's very, very detailed. Down here in the description, it's telling you the material it's made out of, which I love. I'll tell you, all vendor sites do not do that, and it can be very annoying. And it also tells you where it's made in China. It tells you when it was last updated, so you know you're not dealing with something that's super old. And then here it tells you how many points that you will get if you spend money, for every dollar you spend with this particular vendor. All right. So again, very, very detailed. Here in the upper right hand corner, it tells you what type of payment they accept. You can send a message to this store owner, and you can also add it to your favorites. And once you add something to your favorites, it'll go up here under favorite stores. But very detailed, very easy to use. You can search via manufacturers. You can search in different distributors for, the type of clothing that you're looking for. If you're looking for items for men, children, accessories, jewelry, belts, hair accessories, hats. They have bags, purses, backpacks, travel and luggage. Footwear gets very detailed into the type of footwear that they have. And then they have another section called Other. They have fragrances, perfumes, home goods, costumes, so on and so forth. You can see they sell an array of items. So anything you need, if you're selling clothing or accessories, you can pretty much find it on LA Showroom. There's a tab for new arrivals. If you want to search for anything that's new in the last 24 hours that's been posted to the website in the last 24 hours, there you go. You can see what's new. Again, if you see anything that you like, it also gives you the price, because you might see something that you like, but it may be out of your price range, and then you can see it and say, okay, I'm not clicking on it, not even waste your time. Or if you think it's affordable and you want to take a look at it, you can do that. And again, you click there and it'll take you straight to their site, right? You can search what's on sale. And then again, on the left-hand tab, it just gives you the different stores or vendors right here that have sales going on. There's a tab for specials. There's a tab for new members. And then there's a tab for the rewards network. As we saw in the first store that we clicked on, a lot of the stores, once you buy a certain amount of items or you spend a certain amount of money, you get a certain amount of points. And then you can redeem them with that store. And then there is a member directory. So if there's a brand, or a vendor rather, that you've been working with in the past, or that you know of or you heard of and you've been looking for them and maybe you can find them, you can search them here. You can search by name, or you can search by category as well. If you want to look at all the footwear vendors, you can click on footwear, and then it comes up in ABC order, right? And before you click on it, you can see, okay, they've been doing business on LA Showroom since 2009. So they have a lot of longevity. It shows you how many styles they have available. Yeah, so really, really detailed. I love the search categories that are available. It's easy to use. I would say some of the pros for me, the website is easy to navigate. Love the search options. Um, I love that it gives so much information on the vendors that you're actually, oh my goodness, let me move that. Gives so much information on the vendors that you're actually dealing with, such as a delivery rate, time, the minimum purchase amount, how long they've been in business. It gives actual reviews too. I don't think we looked at that. Mm, let's see. I don't know why that took us out. But let's go back to women manufacturers. Mm, let's just click here. It looks like formal gowns, fashion fiesta. If you click here next to the reviews, the star rating actually, it gives you specific reviews. Like these people, they have all these 4 and 5 stars, but right here in the middle, you see somebody said it was bad, refused to sell because of other retailers in the area. So that might not even be valid. But it gives, star ratings are good, but when you can actually see what people are saying about the vendor, that's awesome. And it tells you if it's verified and it gives you a date. So love that. Love that there's contact information for the vendor. You don't have to go through LA Showroom. Um, and then at the bottom of each vendor page, it gives, okay, let me see. Let me go to the very bottom. Okay, this one doesn't have it. So it's not every vendor page, but some vendor pages, it gives even more details, such as where the vendor is located. And that is really important. I like to know where I'm ordering from, because it's going to affect how much I'm paying for shipping, and it's going to affect how soon I can get my item. So if we look at this website, High Five, if you scroll down to the bottom, you see reviews, you see about. Tells you information about the company, contact information. It tells you their address. So you can see that they're located in LA. It gives you their business hours as well. Gives you the shipping and return policy. You really can't beat that. I mean, all the details you need are here. I know some other sites, like Alibaba, for example, um, you have to message somebody to get answers to your questions. There's a language barrier sometimes that's involved. So this is a lot easier for me to navigate. I will say there is a verification process to use LA Showroom. You have to be verified. The verification process involves you, of course, giving all the name and contact information for your boutique or your business. You also have to provide business um, receipts, pretty much receipts from other wholesalers that you've worked with. I think it's 3. I think they take 3 um, receipts before they will verify you. And it can be a little bit difficult for whatever reason. So that's the only con that I really have with LA Showroom. Otherwise, I think that it is a great resource for those of you that are looking for new vendors. And I want to say, let's look at women distributors, because I want to say you can look at plus size. I know a lot of people are interested in plus size clothing or have plus size boutiques or just want to carry plus sizes, right? Because everybody um, is not a size 6. But yeah, so you can search for exactly what you want. And I put in plus size, and then all these plus size items came up. I'm going to do a few more videos on the boutique business. And then after that, I'm going to get into some vlogging um, because I want to, right? And this is Unapologetically Jen, and I do whatever it is that I want to do unapologetically. So if that's your vibe, if you are an unapologetic woman, please subscribe, show me a little bit of love. And until next time, you guys, take care. Peace.